Twilight Zone.
Good afternoon. Pakimute naman lahat sila, Michelle. Good afternoon. Sorry sa maikling panahon na nagtawag kami ng press con. Kasama ko si Chairman Ricky Vargas, Vice Chairman Bobby Rosales. Chairman.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. And can I be heard? Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining this press con. We're here to talk about a very important matter, the Kiefer issue. We had a board meeting through online early on, and the board has come out with its decision, and its decision is follows specifically a philosophy on the importance of a contract, which is in Philippine law very important, in the PBA and in FIBA. So that the board has decided that Kiefer has to honor his contract with NLEX and with the PBA, and I guess his contract is going to be for the next 3 years. No? So that's where we are. We're open for questions, clarifications, or anything you want to ask. We're here at your disposal. Thank you.
Questions? Michelle? Questions?
The philosophy is basically the sanctity of the contract, no? And breaking the contract is going to be very difficult for us to manage moving forward. You want to say anything, Vice?
Yes, as Chairman Ricky mentioned, that was the primary reason for the decision of the board. It's really that the contract is sacrosanct. It's a legal document that should not be broken, and we don't like the consequences. Also, we'd like to avoid the consequences if a contract is broken. So we just hope also that the party concerned will realize the sanctity of a contract. Thank you.
So ang mangyayari after this is we will communicate to the Japanese league, no? Not to the team, but to the D League. Is that the name of the league? To the B League. We have the name of the president of the B League, and we will officially write them a letter and send it also today to inform them that this is the decision of the PBA, and this is the rationale why we are doing that. We've also informed the SVP that this is our decision too, and we were assured that as a member of the SVP, they will respect this decision, but was also told from a FIBA standpoint, FIBA holds the contracts of each and player sacrosanct as well, and that is also their point of view. So hopefully, when we write Japan B League, we will be able to. Sorry. We will be able to strike a discussion with them as well, but make very clear to them that this is our position on the matter.
If I may add to Chairman Ricky's statement, the communication to the Japanese B-League will be factual. Okay, it will be exactly the situation of Kiefer as a player of NLEX and as a member of the PBA organization. So nothing less and nothing more. No? And that there is an existing contract that has to be respected.
Okay, question, Diane?
Hi, good afternoon, gentlemen. I just wanted to ask, yeah, thank you for that announcement. Is this, sir, a final decision? Is there any room for any, I don't know, appeal or, I don't know, negotiation with the B League, or is this a, I mean, is this it?
Diane, this is a final decision. Our letter to the D-League is to tell them exactly how we communicated it to you guys, no? That
All
the
right.
board decided so.
Sir, may I know if this has been communicated to Kiefer?
No, it has not.
No. So
There is intention to do so.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Questions?
Hi, sir. Renzo Kiko po here. Hello po.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Yes po. Sir, can we get a few details po dun sa contract ni Kiefer, kung ano yung mga nakasulat na provisions doon, like regarding this?
There
Would
might
that be okay?
there might be a privacy issue there if we disclose the contract. So we'd rather
Completely
be
understood, sir.
safe about it. Yeah.
Ano po yung mga penalties or yung mga pwede niyang kaharapin if ever yun nga ma-break yung contract?
Can I answer that first?
Yes.
Chair? Well, at this point, we do not know how Kiefer will take this decision of the board, no? So I think it is not also proper or timely for us to address a hypothetical question, no? So we'd rather, as the chairman said, this will also be communicated to Kiefer, being the party involved, no? So I think we'd rather wait for whatever he has to say.
Last na lang po, kasi maraming fans po talaga yung umaasa for Kiefer to na makita rin nila for Japan. Message niyo po dun sa mga fans na nakatutok po dito sa issue na ito.
Message sa mga fans, alam naman namin na talagang gusto nila, gusto din namin, pero may kontrata tayong sinusunod. Basic lang, di ba? Sorry may kontrata so talagang hindi natin pwedeng palampasin yun. Renz.
And you know,
Right.
the breaking the rule of contracts or the rule of law at this point in time is going to be very difficult precedents to not only for us, the PBA, but as well as for FIBA. No? FIBA is also very strict about adhering to contracts, no? and SBP. And it is such a big precedence even in amateur sports where movement of players are subject to the rules of the league. Yeah, when you talk about UAP and NCAA, they even have sit-out periods. So that's the consequence of making a handshake. So I understand where the fans are coming from, and Kiefer hopefully will stay with us. mapapanood nila si Kiefer maglaro sa PBA, and we're doing all we can to have a conference at the PBA. No? And we're still on track to do a 2 conference at the PBA.
Thank you very much, Com. Thank you very much, Chairman. Thank you very much po, Vice Chairman, sir.
Salamat. Jerry Ramos. Jerry.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Commissioner, Vice Chairman, and Chairman. Sir, clarification lang po. Ibig sabihin, pumirma na ng may kontratang pinirmahan si Kiefer with this Japanese ball.
Jerry, that part we have not seen factually, no? That he signed the contract. Nabasa ko lang yan sa Precedents, di ba? And nabasa ko rin yan sa announcement ng Japanese team. So we will have to seek clarification on that. What we are ruling on is can he break contract? Whether he can actually break contract. Pero yung point na pumirma na ba siya dyan, may kontrata ba siya dyan, diba, is he really moving? That's a discussion that's ongoing. But what we're ruling on is the non-breaking of contract that he has signed. Yeah.
Chairman, is his Japanese team aware na may live contract siya sa PBA?
We will inform them this afternoon via a letter, and as the Vice said, it's going to be very factual, and we will inform them this afternoon that he does have a live contract with us.
Any legal complications for ito, Chairman?
Hindi ko iniisip as much as possible. We are just deciding on the issue at hand, which is can he break contract or not? Will we allow him to leave or not? That's what's on the table, and we wanted to take a look at this urgently, kasi nga to avoid any future complications, Jerry. We don't know what the Japanese league will be doing. We don't know whether they're going to make an announcement. So to us, this is a very urgent situation that the board will have to address.
Okay, Vice Chairman. Vice Chairman, I know you lead a study group na pinorm ng PBA, no? Is this tong case ni Kiefer one of those included in that study na tinitingnan ng grupo nyo?
Jerry, let me put it this way, okay? Whatever proposals, okay, we will be submitting to the board for its approval. We are not singling out any particular individual. Okay? It will be a proposal, for the whole of the PBA, all the teams, all the players, and all the coaches. Okay? Now, let me tell you that the study group, okay, is close to finalizing its report to the board. Okay? And we intend to really submit it as soon as possible, because we realize there are also present issues. But let me also assure you that whatever, we're trying our best also to address all issues, so that, maybe we cannot make everybody happy, but the study group has opened its mind also to what is happening. So on that note, I'm afraid I cannot tell you more until the group submits it to the board. Because they will have to approve it or disapprove it. The study group was formed not to formulate the policy. Let me make that clear.
Okay. One last question. Chairman, have you had a chance to meet with Kiefer personally or even sa phone man lang?
Yes, I have spoken to him I have also spoken to his father. With Kiefer, it was an exchange of text messages. With his father, it's been a conversation. But I'd like to keep that between us, whatever we discuss there between us and private.
Okay. Appreciate it po, Chairman and Vice Chairman. Salamat po.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jerry.
Sir Ruben? Ruben? Sir Ruben?
Yes po. Good afternoon po, Chairman and Vice Chairman.
Good afternoon.
Chairman, during the discussion po ba, nagkaroon po ba ng meron po bang nagkaroon ng parang chance na parang kumbaga yung stance nyo is to allow Kiefer? Nagkaroon po ba ng ganun sa point of discussion, or medyo firm po kayo on your decision to yun nga na dapat i-honor ni Kiefer yung kontrata niya?
Hindi naman, who is that? Si
Ruben.
Ben. It was a discussion, no? It was not a 1 minute decision. It was a discussion, and the board, in all its wisdom, we looked at all the possible scenarios and all the risks of these scenarios, and came out with this decision that it is best that we follow strictly the policy of not breaking contracts, as we felt that there were more negatives if we allow such to happen today. Yeah. Medyo mahirap it was very difficult for us, no, the officers of the PBA to sit through this discussion as well.
Chairman, may calls po from different quarters po na parang yung UPC po parang magkaroon ng revisions on the rules or to adapt to the kumbaga changing landscape of basketball in international scene. May komento po ba kayo dito? Are you considering it po?
Who is this?
Ruben.
I don't know that. We don't know that. Who is saying that? Is that NLEX saying that? Or that but based on what is factual, that's why the Vice is saying that. Now, factually, what is submitted to the PBA, the UPC, does not say that. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So we don't know kung saan nanggagaling yan. Unless we see it in writing. And even if there is, did we know about it? Something we did not know about, so it was not also cleared. So the process may have not been correct. Kawawa rin naman si Kiefer if he is made to believe it is the right process. So yun ang sitwasyon natin.
Okay po, Chairman. Thank you po.
Thank you, Ruben.
Vice Chairman po. Thank you po.
Salamat. Michelle, sino pa? Questions? Wala na? Questions? Jonas.
Good afternoon, Chairman. Good afternoon, then Vice Chairman. Ibayin ko muna yung tanong. Balita sa ang PBA, yung season, yung sa IATF.
Jonas, sorry. Tungkol sa season, hinihintay lang namin ng June 15 kung ano magiging status. Kung GCQ, pwede na tayo mag-practice ng scrimmages sa NCR. Tapos nakita naman natin, successful yung mga practices natin. 3 weeks na tayo, going 4 weeks na okay ang practices natin. Siguro by after June 15, I'll write and present ulit sa task force.
Yung bang June 25 na target nyo, nandun pa rin yun or nagbago?
Sorry Jonas, ang ginawa ko na, ayoko na ng specific date eh. So ginawa ko last week ng June, first week ng July. So doon tayo naglalaro, Jonas.
Tsaka to anyone, balik lang kay Kiefer, is this, itong sitwasyon, is this something na in the future pwede yung pag-usapan ulit in detail na dahil unprecedented tong ginawa ni Kiefer, like let's say possible rule changes or whatever, open ba kayo sa ganun in the future?
Jonas.
Jonas, good afternoon. No? Let me just say that there are several issues that the study group has been trying to address. No? And you know, we are dealing here with all sorts of contracts, no? I cannot go into specifics kasi until I we're able to present this to the board, no? I hope you understand, no? Kasi baka ma-misinterpret, no? So, but we are trying to address difficult issues also. Let's put it that way.
Okay, thank you po.
Okay, Jonas.
Thank you.
Salamat, Jonas. Questions? Wala na. Questions? Jerry Ramos ulit. Jerry Ramos.
Are you going to talk to Kiefer after this?
Ako mismo kakausap kay Kiefer.
Pero previously, did he ask for your advice or any words from you about his decision?
Nag-usap kami nung Monday or Tuesday. Informal, nagbibiroan pa kami. Pero sinabi ko agad sa kanya, Kiefer, hindi talaga pwede ko. Informal. Nag-uusap kami. So sinabihan ko agad sa Jeff.
Chairman, in the absence of any NLEX officials, how is Kiefer's relationship with the team right now?
Balita ko ngayon, nasa practice siya ng NLEX eh. So merong video, di ba? That he's working out with NLEX. So should be okay, di ba?
Go.
Sige, ikaw.
Sandali, may questions kasi naka-live tayo sa YouTube eh. From Arturo, kung hindi po pinayagan ng NLEX si Kiefer, bakit po nag-post siya sa social media na nagpapasalamat sa board at sa PBA na parang pinayagan na maglaro sa abroad? Kasi ano to inano ni Kiefer yan 2-3 days ago. So ngayon lang kami na nag-meeting with the board. So paparatingin pa namin kay Kiefer yan. Jerry, sorry Jerry, go ahead.
Okay na, Com. Thank you.
Okay,
Can I just ask a quick follow-up? I just wanted to ask, was there any prior communication between Kiefer and I guess he communicated with NLEX because they immediately made a statement allowing him yet saying he had to follow the PBA rules. Did he communicate with you, sir, about like his plan?
Sa akin, Dayan,
Yes.
yun nga, 2 days ago, informal talks, 2 days ago, na nagbibiroon pa nga kami. Katulad ng sinabi ko agad sa kanya, Kiefer, hindi pwede yan. Hindi pwede.
Okay.
So, 2 days ago, nag-usap kami ni Kiefer.
No, sir, because I'm just wondering, of course, this negotiation with the Japanese team, I assume had been going on for a while. And I guess if he had a plan, then I was just, wondering whether he had given any, had any communication about his plan, but I guess not, sir.
Okay. Sino to isa? Michelle? Si... Philip. Philip Martel. Go ahead.
Po, Com Willie, Chairman Ricky and Vice Chairman Bobby. Tanong ko lang po, nagkaroon na po ba na, parang formal na request yung B-League na nag-send sa PBA na requesting na makalaro nga po si Kiefer or wala pa po?
Well, as far as I know, they have not sent us any formal request.
Alright, thank you po.
Let me confirm that. Did the office accept
Wala, sir.
any, no offers?
Wala.
Not even by phone, no?
Yes. Questions? Questions? Denison.
Can you hear me?
Go, pare, go.
Medyo ano lang to medyo beyond na po to. Pero in the event po na say the scenario leads to i-buyout ng Lakers ng Lake Stars ang contract ni Kiefer. Is that a scenario that we should all consider po ba or
Wala naman tayo.
We have, kasi ganyan ata yung sa NBA, di ba? NBA, you just buy out the contract. You know, the consequence of that is very difficult for us kasi their currency is much higher, right? And they can buy you up anytime. So, we were a little bit more careful in discussing that matter if we would allow a foreign team to buy out a contract of a player. At saka meron
Chairman,
tayong,
thank you. Thank you, sir.
meron tayong cap, no? And that's very...
Questions?
Okay po. Thank you po. Thank you po.
Salamat, Denison. Questions? Ruben ulit, Ruben?
Yes po, Com. Siyempre with this scenario na yun nga, yung other countries might be also interested in our local players. From your standpoint po, okay lang po ba sa inyo yun nga na may kukuha ng players dito as long as they are not under contract with the PBA and the league? Let's say, kunwari si Kiefer, nag-expire yung contract niya, yung contract niya ngayon is nag-expire na. Okay ba siyang to yun nga, yung opportunities outside, pwede ba niyang i-consider yun when he becomes a free agent?
That proposal will be presented by the study group. It's been taken up extensively by the study group. That is expired contract, very similar to the Bobby Parks, you know? Expired contract. If you look at the current rule, is that you're owned by the team owns you forever until it releases you, right? So we've talked. I think the committee of vice chairman has talked about that intensively, and until such time as he presents that to the board, we're not in liberty to mention what the new rules are or what is the recommended policies that will address issues such as that.
Okay, Ruben?
Since po nabanggit na po si Ray Parks, meron po bang latest sa kanya? Thank you po.
Well, as the governor of Talk and Text, no, I have not heard from him. He has not called. He has not said hi. I have not heard from him. He has not reached out. So.
Okay po. Salamat po, Chairman. Comment, Vice Chairman. Thank you po.
Denison, may ano ulit? May questions?
Wala na po, Kong. Wala na po.
Kasi nakataas naman. Questions? Pinito Henson,
Is that your son, Pinito?
hindi, apo niya, apo. Yan yung partner na tinatawag niya.
Ayun ba?
Dayan?
Future PBA player.
Good afternoon.
Dayan?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just curious about the reaction, what the move of Kiefer is going to be, because yun na nga, he announced it, and I think on Monday there was supposed to be some sort of formal announcement of the team. So yeah, we'll be watching. But thank you so much for communicating this to us. We've been watching out for the advice of your team.
Thank you, Dayan. Questions?
The longer we wait, Dayan, the more complicated it becomes, right? Because there will be a lot of opinions coming out, so we might as well just face it. We've been discussing this. The board has been discussing this over the last 3 to 4 days.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Any more questions? Wala na. Jerry Ramos.
Sa pakikipag-usap mo kay Kiefer, did he mention yung reason niya why he wanted to play in Japan despite na ito nga, may kontrata pa siya sa NLEX?
Yun lang ang sinabi sa akin. Sorry, sa amin lang dalawa yun, Jerry. Sorry, pasensya ka na. Pero nung sinabi niya sa akin na baka mag-Japan siya, sinabi ko na agad na hindi pwede.
Baka hindi, wala siyang nabanggit about, of course, yung salary, mas mataas doon.
Katulad na sinabi ko. Yun ang sinabi ko, Jerry. Hindi pwede.
Okay. Thank you, Com.
Salamat. Questions? Wala na? Wala na? Okay. Maraming salamat. Thank you, Chairman.
No, thank you very much. You know, it's I know for the fans of Kiefer, this is a letdown, no? But after looking at everything, the board thought that the PBA also will have to be protected, and it's not a PBA rule per se, because PBA wants it to be done. It is also a rule that is adopted by FIBA and honored by our Constitution and the Philippine laws. So we thought that it is best to do this at the moment during these times in the history of our association.
Vice?
Maraming salamat naman sa inyo. Sana maintindihan ng mga fans ni Kiefer, maintindihan ninyong lahat. Diba? But yung decision naman ng board, may basis. Hindi naman arbitrary. Maraming salamat again sa inyo lahat.
So, salamat ulit. Sorry sa konting panahon, pero maraming salamat sa inyo. At magandang araw. Mabuhay kayo.
Thank you.
Thank you, Com.
Thank you po. Thank you, Com.
Napatrabaho kayo, Com,
Thank you po.
Sabado.
Thank you, Com Willie. Thank you, Chairman Ricky. Thank you po, Vice Chair Bobby. Bye. God bless. God bless po.
Salamat sa inyo. Salamat. Pinito.
Tom.
Pinito.
Tom. Sorry, nalate ako. Kanya, hindi na ako nagtanong eh.